Hey, everybody. Welcome to a part two of what we were looking at last night. I mean, we're going to get into it, right? I don't want to wait for our live to be over. So, we're doing part two right now. Welcome, everybody. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Welcome, Just IJC Karma Cafe. What's up? How you doing? Lindsay, Mary, thanks for being here. Shara, what's up? Don's Hugbox, Jack T, Nicole E, Deb W, Jackie Hawkins, Forever Salty, welcome Nicole E, and everybody else just listening, thanks for being here. Let's get into it. Let me share my screen. We're going to pick up where we left off, which is just about the halfway point, well, a little bit over. And let's get started. Here we go.
It's gotten a bad rep because it's one of those things that people just sort of like default to. Bong it with me. Plan for tonight? Nothing much. Pink Pony Club. Hey, Peach Cobbler. I know, Jamie Carpenter, yeah. So many gift memberships, too. I like putting them on hold, but really it's the mute button. You can still hear everything the customer is saying. We had to tell the customer if we were putting them on hold or on mute. Which consoles did I? I grew up with original Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360. You have creativity that you thought of this title. I mean, is it really that creative, Valley? I'm sorry all the time. I asked, did he know what he was saying? Sorry for it. He said no.
Hey, Sam,
Exactly, Smalls. It's like
Sup, Dan Woods?
sorry became just sort of like a default thing. Like it just became sort of a default reaction. Give me a second. I gotta blow my nose. Give me 1 minute here.
How you doing, everybody? If you're just coming in. All right. He's gone to blow his nose. Hey, Kayla M. Welcome, TGIF. What's up? What's up? What's up, people? I can't believe it is the 9th of December already. How Dorial, what's going on? He hasn't left his room since he's been born, is basically what he means. Poor Peetz. In many ways, but then I'm like, the way how he treated the BBJ, I don't know.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah, like sorry is what you say because you don't know what else to say. So it lost a lot of its meaning, or it lost a lot of its meaning. Smalls? I know, Smalls. I know.
You think I'm filing my nails?
So yeah,
I wish.
it is.
I am not filing my nails. I'm actually trying to get rid of using my lint brush because I am having a darker outfit right now. And Martha was all over me just like a few minutes ago. So yeah, I had to like brush off myself. That's it, basically. So here I am. All right, let's
Is a
get back
phrase
into
to
it.
be avoided if possible. Cool shirt. I know. It's Dazzler. I love Dazzler. Hey, DG. I just finished eating. Thoughts on gentrification? It's bullshit.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of Martha's white fur on my black polo. Oh, I did watch your mama's stream from yesterday. I mean, the dude called up. I know which guy that is. It's that coach guy, and he called in about me. It's actually a pretty hilarious excerpt that he did. A little skit there, calling in about old Monty and whatnot. I'm gonna have to rewatch it, and then I'm gonna have to give my reply to your mama. So I'll be doing that very soon.
Produce.
It was funny.
Do you
Yeah, it
think
was pretty
toxic
funny.
and abusive behavior gets excused if it's coming from someone you're related to, like your mom? I mean, for sure, it's harder to see that sort of thing in someone that you care about. Is what I will say. Oh, jeez. I hit airplane mode on my computer again. Grape soda is better. It is, but what was the title of the streaming? It's a reference to the song. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over.
So
Dawson's
okay.
Creek.
Thanks for being here, Mary. Appreciate you as always.
Yeah. As far as like the grocery store I shop at, it has bottles of Orange Crush. It doesn't have bottles of other types of Crush. My alt I can get gifted, but not on my main. That's weird. Anunnaki. Polycol. I guess so. Apparently. Grape is almost as good as the cherry flavor. I do like grape flavor
Matching
stuff.
earbuds. Coincidence only. Hey, Freedom Deep. Good morning.
Subbies. No, I use Uber Eats for groceries. Uber Eats does grocery deliveries as well, so I just use them. I like actual grapes. Yeah, I like grapes.
AKA, he doesn't want to go to the grocery store to pick up his actual food. That's what's happening.
Hey, grape flavored anything besides wine? I like grape flavors. Grape flavored stuff. Also made actual grapes. It's been a while. I think it was this year. I think
Sub Deb
actually, yeah.
R, welcome.
Would have been early November. Trying to be a cheerleader and make other channels successful. What do you think works and doesn't? Hell if I know.
Thank you, Mary. Appreciate you.
Honestly, blind fucking luck is as much a factor as anything else. Like, I'm successful because of Chantel. Like, there's no getting around the fact.
At least you know.
I'm successful because I spun off from Chantel's channel.
Exactly, yeah.
What made Chantel successful?
The mukbangs. Mukbangs.
She's just, she's got...
He doesn't know?
She's got the type of personality that, like, just makes people want to pay attention to her. It's just, like, Chantel was successful because, and bear in mind, early on, she's a very entertaining person. She's very charming, charismatic.
Yeah, entertaining like the wrong way. Pay attention to her in the wrong way. Yeah, she's like a train wreck. For sure, J-Hard, exactly.
She knows how to entertain people. She knows how to talk. People just enjoyed watching her. Like, back when she was doing mukbangs. She's graveyard dip. So yeah, like back when she started off and she was just doing mukbangs.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing, like, basic shit. She was enjoyable to watch. She's a fun person. Like, for all that people complain about her, for all that she's gotten a reputation as a train wreck, she's a fun person and usually a positive person. And
yeah, she's still doing basic stuff.
Generally a sincere person and generally a pretty open person. So, like, she's got a lot of weird stories that she tells in a fun way. And that, and she's also, like, really quirky. So, like, it's
right.
Miss those 3 AM binges in the A&W parking lot.
Anonymous says everyone is just watching Peetz right now because of Villa thriller drama potential are coming, right? Yeah, I guess so. People are watching Peetz. 1, to spy Chantal. 2, if anything happens with the luxury villa, is he gonna leave? Is she gonna leave? What's gonna happen? Who knows? Rent's paid allegedly, supposedly already from for December. Is it gonna be paid for January? And who's gonna pay it?
Chantal's hilarious. She is. She's funny. And she's quirky. And like I said, she's got fun stories. And she tells well. So, like, fell in love with her openness. Yeah, because she usually was. So it's
Peetz is just
that's why she caught on.
Yeah.
But also,
what really pushed her? She was around at the right time and right place with the mukbangs. When mukbangs were blowing up in 2017, 2018, she was around and people were watching her because, they familiarized themselves with her. Hey, R. Brownstein, did I say hello? If not, welcome. If you
the other reason she caught on
if you look really at her most viewed videos, it's the mukbangs and then the storytelling, because around the time of the mukbang, a height of being doing mukbangs that was blowing a lot of people up into like hundreds of thousands to millions of subs, the story times were also blowing people up.
Was blind stinking luck because there's a million other people out there. MG, I like you because I like comics, art, video games. I did not come here from her. I like you for you. You're relatable, and many of your followers see that. Thank you so much, MG, for both the words and the additional super chat.
No
Hearts in
worries.
the chat for MG.
People probably like her name too, Foodie Beauty. Yeah,
She's changed. I mean, she's gotten older. Like she's she's changed because of circumstances. She's changed because of she got doxxed, because she got a bunch of reaction
he's
channels,
relatable, right?
because she got featured on fucking BuzzFeed for eating cheese and talking about Heaven's Gate.
Yeah.
She changed because of harassment.
Right. Or the true her came out. Rocky Goba says an extremely large woman train wreck, people could not look away. True. She got called out, she did. And what also helped were those articles, like he's saying about the cheese graveyard was an article that really gave her a lot of views. She was featured in through a few stories, because the mukbang storytelling, a lot of people liked it, but also a lot of people didn't like the story times because they felt it was offensive. But that still gave reviews.
She absolutely got harassed, and it angered her. It hurt her. It pissed her off. Emotional fly. I mean, I think she showed a couple photos from Heaven's Gate, but whatever. I mean, so do other people. She's not a compulsive liar. She's impulsive.
Jared says she always put down the people in her stories. Yeah, and she didn't go in depth in her stories as well. That was another thing that she just wouldn't do, is any in-depth storytelling. Even a few things she would get wrong. So she was even lazy in that aspect, even back then, years ago. Just lazy storytelling to where people didn't get a real idea of what was going on.
The truth is, she seldom actually lies.
What? Why does he keep bringing this up? And why does he keep saying
she
that?
She changes her mind. Exactly. She changes her mind and doesn't follow through.
Right.
She's a very impulsive person. And then those impulses pass, and she just changes her mind again. That's what it is.
Okay, Peetz. If you say so.
People always like to say what they would do or how they'd react. But if we were in her shoes, 90%.
Hey, pretty eyes.
Yeah. It's a lot that she's been through.
And yeah, she has made it to lots of lies.
Her fucking family got doxxed. I'm pretty sure somebody sent food to her mom's house as a prank on Chantel.
Uh-huh.
She doxed you? Nah, that sucks, MG. I suspect she probably didn't intend to. I would guess that she probably didn't intend to dox anybody.
What do you mean? She's an intentional doxer. She literally will do it. Either in a clumsy, but yet in a way where it's intentional. And you can always tell. Like the way she puts shows her phone or tries to not show her phone while making it pretty evident who she's talking to. She also doxed a lot of people and children, exactly. And then she will say she never intended to do it, or it was a mistake, or she's sorry. What is Peetz going on about? Peetz is a manipulator just like Foodie. I guess he's trying to retcon the situation.
But yeah, I mean, like, of course she changed a bit.
Is he done?
But anyway, the question was how to become successful on YouTube.
Hey, choose happiness.
So,
hey, Marie, happy Friday.
yeah,
TGI
so
Friday.
having the type of personality that people like to watch helps, but also having a lot of luck helps. Ali? Yeah, I will. The consistency, yeah, consistency is a big part as well, Keefster. Yeah, as far as like dishes go, like the sauce I'm gonna put in the fridge. Just reheat it tomorrow. I think that's really the only thing that I use.
Hey, Jimmy M, what's up? He's getting in the boot for sure.
I'll have to start a YouTube channel, but I'm boring as sin. To be fair, MG, there are some very boring YouTubers who are pretty successful as well.
Well, boring is very very nuanced. It's like what's boring for some people is very actually pleasing for others.
There are some pretty boring ass YouTubers that are successful.
She said last night the villa is in his name, so they will both move. Yeah, it is in his name and whatnot. So we'll see what happens with all of this and where Peetz will be living. Is it still going to be Ottawa? Maybe he'll go back to Cornwall.
Lots
Maybe
of
Kingston.
boring successful people. I'm like, okay. I was checking email, MJ. I got an email. Look at PewDiePie. Yeah. Fucking hate PewDiePie.
Why doesn't he like PewDiePie?
PewDiePie's a white supremacist anyway.
Jesus, really?
Very engaging. Yep. I do my best, Nigel. Thank you. Yeah, PewDiePie's a white supremacist, so fuck that dude.
Where's this
also,
energy?
I always found him annoying. People that play mobile games can be boring.
Where's this energy for Foodie Beauty? It's like he has all these nice things to say about Foodie Beauty, but PewDiePie? Really? PewDiePie?
I used to play a couple mobile games. What is a white supremacist? Somebody who believes that white people are superior. And somebody who works to uphold white power structures. Do you roll down a hill for us? No, Jamie, I'm not rolling down a hill.
He's too close to the source.
Do I like Nikki Tutorials? No idea who Nikki Tutorials is, honestly.
And yeah, Peetz is a cat beater.
It's all microtransactions. A lot of it Anunnaki is, yeah. Yeah, that's a big problem with mobile games. It's becoming a problem with the game industry as a whole.
I have no idea about PewDiePie's background story.
Is microtransactions. Yeah.
But I do know about
I will say this.
Nikki Tutorials is
Marvel Future Fight. Yes, microtransactions are a part of that game. Yes,
Yeah, PewDiePie is a YouTuber for years. PewDiePie had the most subscribers until T-Series took over. Back a couple years ago, it was a race to see who was going to be number one and number two in terms of subscribers. I remember I was very interested in that, the whole T series versus PewDiePie era of YouTube, where it was a lot of back and forth between T series and PewDiePie with the subs. Can't believe it's that long
There
ago.
are quite a few characters who are locked behind paywall, things like that. But Marvel Future Fight is one of those rare games that can be played without spending any money. You can play and you can do reasonably. You can have a good time. Dutch trans makeup girl, cool for her, I guess. Hey Emily, you must have gotten a gift membership. One of the gift memberships must have landed on you, Emily. Congratulations.
Yeah, PewDiePie's content has changed over the years, but that's what you do to stay relevant.
Yeah, there's that Marvel Strike Force. Yeah. Like Marvel Strike Force, I played that game. Fuck, that game is built on microtransactions. Like, that is absolutely a pay-to-win game. Shit.
Jack T says, I don't think he understands how much it's going to cost for him to pay to get into a new place. He should just stay there. Yeah, my vote is for him to stay where he's at. Get a roommate, because a 1-bedroom is probably going to cost just as much as his 2-bedroom right now. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you look around, even if we look right now, Ottawa 1-bedroom apartment, it's probably gonna be, yeah. I can even check right now, and he'll probably tell me, yeah, same price for the 2-bedroom that they have. Pete's anger is alarming. Yeah, he goes from like 0 to 100 real quick, very
If you
quickly.
want to make if you want to make any progress at all in Marvel Strike Force, you'd better be willing to drop money on it, and lots of money. Otherwise, even just leveling up the base characters is a colossal pain in the ass. It'll take you like a year to get a character to max without spending any money. More, like longer even. What are my plans for Christmas? We'll go visit my mom around Christmas. Contest of Champions. I tried that game. I didn't play it for very long because I didn't like the gameplay of that one.
Orange says he should really have his mom move into the villa with him, in my opinion.
So Contest of Champions,
Yeah.
I don't really know if that one is good or bad as far as being able to get it, as being able to advance goes. Marvel Strike Force is absolute trash for being able to make progress without spending any money. Marvel Future Fight was fantastic for being able to progress without spending money. Plenty of characters you won't. There were plenty of characters you wouldn't get without spending money, but you could progress. Mario Odyssey? No, I didn't play Mario Odyssey.
Well, thanks for being here, Gemini. I appreciate it.
By the same token, that Avengers Academy, that Marvel Avengers Academy, before it shut down, that game was very, very, very much based on microtransactions.
Kyla M says, I don't think Peetz would be able to keep a roommate. He isn't clean and is lazy. Yeah, if he has a roommate, his roommate would have to take care of the house practically. Or just be as unclean and lazy as Peetz is.
Any event character you would need to spend money to get. So like that was every month. Every month they'd release a bunch of a set of new characters that you would need to spend money to unlock. Let's play an Attack on Titans. I'll pass, Eniripsa. What is it? What's a microtransaction? A microtransaction is basically like, yeah, like spending a few dollars to unlock something.
A new way that
Like,
game creators.
don't know if you played any pay to win. Kind of, yeah. Not even necessarily to win Anunnaki. Like, pay to unlock special outfits. So yeah, sometimes like pay, you have to drop a little bit of money if you want to get a chance at a new weapon or a new character, new outfit. Lindsay? Oh, you're talking to Sofa. Nothing to do with marijuana. Microtransactions have ruined the video game industry. They are definitely doing harm. They are definitely a bad thing. Like, or here's the thing:
Really?
microtransactions on their own are not necessarily bad.
Kay says his mom could move in with him, but I think a nurse would have to set up. Yeah, a nurse would have to set up. I think his mom should stay where she is, though, in my opinion, if we're gonna really value her health or take her health into value overall versus what Peetz wants, because her health could decline rapidly, and for her to get back into where she is right now could be a huge process. And remember, if it's going to be a huge process, who's going to help her with that process? Her son, Peetz, who can't even clean his room, hasn't mopped the floor ever in his life, doesn't clean his washroom, can't take out boxes out of a house. Is he going to help with the application and everything else to get her back into where she's living? No, I don't think so. Mary says microtransactions only suck for PvP games. If there's no PvP, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
They get abused. On their own, microtransactions can be, just fun.
You can't
It
wait for
sucks when they are used
you can't wait for Foodie's apartment tour.
as pay to
Yeah.
win things, where, you know, where like some guy drops $1,000 in order to get the best weapon at the max rank and just steamroll all over anybody who's not willing to pay.
For sure, Janine. So that concept is pay to win, where it's referred to games where buying an item in game can give a player a disproportionate advantage over other players. So that's what he's talking about right now.
And I should play the game. There's not want to do or anyone else cheap. I don't know. Like, you'd have to tell me what the game is. You'd have to at least tell me the name of the game, MG. CEOs are greedy and make things pay to win. A lot of fair number. Funnily enough, that was why Mass Effect 3's multiplayer was so well liked.
Janine says, "Good lord, he and Chantel picking to get themselves as gross." Yeah, they keep doing that.
You could pay to get loot crates, but it didn't really matter.
True, Mary. Yeah, the players that will pay large amounts of dollars in games to get items, yeah, will definitely get on the top of the leaderboard all the time and defeat the free to play players.
Matthew's girlfriend that's been dating online for 2 years arrived from Georgia, America yesterday. I got her flight for their Christmas present. Oh, very nice. Wow, Lindsay.
Hey, MJ,
That's
what's
awesome,
up?
Lindsay.
Hey, Miss Hellraiser.
MG, I can't play a game when I don't know where to find the game, MG. I'm sorry, MG. It's impossible to play something when I don't even know what the hell how to find it. Hey, Maria. Yeah, like Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. It had microtransactions. the loot crate in order to unlock new weapons and mods and things like that.
Google
Um,
search. Mm-hmm.
that was loot crates.
Hey, Mouse Toes. Good morning.
But
How are you doing?
because that multiplayer was cooperative rather than player versus player, there wasn't as much of it didn't ruin the experience for anybody. You know?
Beantangra says, hello, all. Someone, in my opinion, living with Peetz right now is risk 1 or 2 months of YouTube success does not prove he's responsible now. His mom should stay where she is stable. Exactly. I will concur with this. His mom is where she is. It's a process that she has to apply for and probably wait to get into where she got into. The worst thing that can happen is for her to leave that and be with Peetz, and then Peetz is lazy, and then his brother seems to also be lazy. And then if they're gonna have to do the application process once again for her to get back into that place, if shit goes wrong, where Peetz is at is going to be a nightmare because once again, Peetz can't even take out the boxes that are still behind this gaming chair. There's a few boxes behind this gaming chair he has all day and he still doesn't take them out. The most absurd thing I've ever seen in my life because I do order from Amazon and I get boxes all the time. Do you know what I do? I take them out every single day.
Being teamed up with somebody who was willing to drop $1,000 to get the best equipment didn't hurt your experience. It just meant that you had a team where somebody had the best equipment already. It's like it changes the vibe. So like that's why the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was so well received. There was no pay to win. Meanwhile, most online multiplayer games, because they're player versus player,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they're play to win, and it's just a pain in the ass to be someone who can't really afford to spend any money on the game and go up to against somebody who's spent $1,000 on it to get the best equipment, and they just annihilate you before you even have a chance to do anything.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, how cute. Right, Mouse Toes? It's funny how he makes himself seem to be an expert in so many things, but barely leaves his room.
hey, West Coast lass. Yeah, so like it's it's one of those things where microtransactions are not inherently bad. They just get used for a lot of stupid shit. They get used for fucking horse armor. But on the other hand, some people paid for that horse armor. There are people who play Team Fortress 2 who are willing to pay for a hat. If they're willing to pay for the hat, then whatever. Then, it's who does it hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't act 90 years old. Most of the time she doesn't, yeah. She is in really good shape for being 20 years old.
Yeah, and you guys both
And
had
now she's
nothing
trying
to
to
do with
protect
it.
my identity. Yes, she's eaten today. She had breakfast and she's had treats. Fortnite, yeah, Fortnite.
Right, exactly, Mary. I think Peace just wants everything for free, basically. Hey, one bourbon, one scotch. Welcome. How you doing?
Monkey tail means happy. She's always got a tail boner. If you so much as look at her, she gets a tail boner.
Oranges Oranges is like, I thought his mom lived in a 55 and older community, not an assisted living facility. Well, she moved from assisted living into 55 and older. They have different sections of what would be considered at home. One section is assisted living, one section is 55 and older, where you're more independent. But basically, it's the same facility. She just moved from one side to the other. So, this is why I'm saying that if she leaves completely to go with Peetz and she has to put in an application again to get back into this facility, who's going to help her? Is it going to be Peetz? Is it going to be his brother? They're both lazy. They can't even take out. Peetz can't even take out boxes, much less have to put in a serious application where he can't make mistakes and he's got to get his stuff together. He can't even get stuff together for himself. So that's what I'm saying. The worst thing that could happen to her is for her to leave, give up her quote unquote bed, and then have to reapply and have two sons that are not looking out for her best interests. Yeah, she'll lose her spot in the
Yeah, she's
facility.
drinking water. I always refill the water downstairs every day, and I don't always remember every day, but I do have a small water dish up here that I try to refill every day. Don't always remember to do it every day.
Exactly, Beantown Girl. It is quite a process, and you have to prove a lot of income. Yeah, a lot of income stuff, a lot of health related things you gotta submit. Yeah, such as medical necessity. So yeah, it will be way too much for Pete's to handle. Pete's can't even handle boxes, like breaking them down and taking them out. How did that woman
I'm
end
not
up
kidding. She will get excited if you look at her.
with two dysfunctional sons? Neglect, as somebody had put it in the chat. I think it was Mouse Toes. They were brought up at minimal, to have them survive, not have them be able to cope and do well in society, but just to have them survive. Well, they did survive, but they just can't handle society and cope, do well in society, which is actually pretty sad.
Like, I have seen her get excited just from me looking at her. Are we going to play the game? I have no idea, MG. Do I vape? No. Yeah. Literally, there have been times I have looked at her and she has gone, huh?
Hey, Bad Wings.
Huh? And come over to bug me. Just from being looked at. She is that fucking horny for attention. Always. She is always that horny for attention. Doesn't matter if she just got half hour of affection from Chantal.
Pete seems proud of his ability to give old cat a cat boner.
I walk
guess
in,
so.
look at her. Absolute fucking whore. She really is. She is just a goddamn whore. Instagram? I don't think so, Habibi. I don't think Instagram is the platform for me.
No worries, Mary.
Cigarettes 12 years ago, which just transferred the addiction to vaping. There.
What is he talking
MG,
about?
were you saying your cat? Were you saying your cat is the same, or that you are the same, where you are a whore?
Pete just talks about anything he wants.
Attention.
Hey, little nepotiz, what's up?
Still talking with the cat.
Hey, Lulu, who?
Bye, ugly. Me. People look at you. You get excited when people look in your direction. 1-year-old nephew went to kiss my husband. My nephew had snot all over his nose and mouth, and my husband reacted like the baby was walking coronavirus. So would I, Lenny.
He's the worst.
And there she is. She's drinking right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's having some water right now for everybody, for the person who is concerned about whether she's getting enough water. She's drinking right now.
He thinks he's clever.
The haters want. No.
Right, exactly.
I don't know, MG. I suppose with as much money as you've donated, I suppose I should. I suppose I do owe you that much at the very least, MG. Thanks, Jamie. Abuse that cat. I keep telling people she is a masochist. She likes the abuse. She absolutely loves the abuse. She is the most masochistic cat I've ever seen. Win works here too.
Camera Cafe, he looked at her butt yesterday. He's creeping me out. Yikes. Yeah, she doesn't like the abuse. Why would she? Peetz needs to stop.
Just loves any kind of it. Exactly. She can't differentiate between good attention and bad attention. She's
for sure.
No, she does love all attention, any sort of attention she can get. She actually does love any kind of attention she can get. Gamer Girl 420. Treat yourselves to some dinner one night or get the cat some treats. Either way, someone needs to be treated.
Right, Anonymous.
Thank you very much, Gamer Girl. Hearts in the chat for Gamer Girl. I do need to get some more cat treats soon. Yeah, like I used to actually flip Casey.
Really?
Like back when Chantal and I first moved in together.
Are you serious? He's gonna double down on the cat flipping. So not only can he not admit he did a wrong thing, he tries to explain it away. And then after he's failing at that, now he's going to double down and say he used to flip the cat back in the day. So that wasn't your first time. Here we go.
Yeah, like I used to actually flip Casey. Like back when Chantal and I first moved in together back in 2005. That was a long time ago. Yeah, Chantal and I first moved in together back in 2005. And back when we were living together there, back in those days when Casey was still, she was obviously still a lot younger back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's only a few years old. I would occasionally play with her by grabbing her and tossing her and backflipping her.
Huh? Really?
Above Chantal's bed. So I mean, she was landing on the bed. She was fine.
What? So you used to toss a defenseless cat in the air and hope that the cat landed on the bed?
I was being careful about it. She wasn't I wasn't just drop her on the floor. She was landing on a bed, so she was landing on something soft. Yeah, I just whee. She would land, turn around, and immediately walk back to me. Literally, she would walk right back to me. Don't overdo the cat treats. I know, Nate. I do try to be careful about the cat treats.
Right, Mouse Toes.
That said,
I wonder what he was doing with Timbit then. Yeah, what were you doing with Timbit then?
The vet's advice. Last time Casey was taken to the vet, the vet's advice was, just feed her whenever she's hungry. Give her treats whenever she wants some. Just watch a documentary about cats. Really good about knowing where they are to the ground, so they're really good at flipping midair and landing on their feet. Yep.
Exactly, Beantown Girl. Exactly.
Do that with my dog. He loves being thrown on my bed. Yeah. And like I said, obviously she was a lot younger back then. I would not do that to her now. Jeez, you are a thirsty girl tonight. You are a thirsty girl right now. At 90, give me all the damn junk food I want. Exactly, Elizabeth.
Right, Mary? It's like with DLF, that crap with Willie, right? And was he thinking of getting another cat right after Timbit unfortunately passed away? Because I'm like, oh man, poor Timbit. You can
Exactly, Google. Yeah.
you can still find the picture of Kitten Timbit on his community tab. It's still there when he was a lot younger. Pete still has it posted. Can you imagine? Poor little Timbit. So they were living with each other in 2005 just about, and he did say before that BBJ was there because BBJ was there for just about a year. Like Foodie Beauty got BBJ in 2004, so just about a year before Chantel and him moved in together when he was working and he was the breadwinner. So that was about the time he was working at StarTech because his mom landed him the job. I remember BBJ was gotten from Cornwall Island, which would be the reserve of Cornwall, of the Cornwall area. I remember that as well.
Despite my best efforts, I never managed to traumatize her.
How does he
Never
know?
managed to traumatize that cat.
How does he know that though?
Shan, yes, she is now 20. She's 20 years old. Maybe older. Oh. No, about 20. Yeah, she's 20 years old.
Right, despite his best efforts, like he's just digging himself
20
deeper.
years old, and she still won't die.
Hey, Rado. Happy Friday.
When I turned to sort of growl that at her, she looked up briefly and then went back to drinking water. Keep an eye on how much she's drinking, how much she's eating. She seems fine. Yeah, I mean, it seems to be doing fine, Kugarelli.
Can you imagine the stuff that he was saying before about, BBJ's age when Chantal and himself wanted BBJ to pass away? That's what it seemed just a few months ago.
Oh, you know I love you, MG. Amberlynn featured me in her video. Yeah, somebody mentioned that to me. Cool, I guess. Cat drinks more water if given temptation treats. It's the only reason we try to moderate. Fair enough. She said she was proud of me cooking and stuff. Cool. Thanks, Gail.
Right? He really is Chantal's twin flame in actions, mannerisms, a lot of things.
Cat takes a long time to drink water because she flips the water back in the bowl. She's inbred. Play the game with you. Yeah, I'll try to play the game with you soon, MG. We'll try to work out a time for it.
If you're just coming in, smash that like button. Remember, there's a contest to run in. Check the community tab for all members of this channel. We shall see. I think Foodie Beauty also said that she's gonna do an apartment tour today sometime. We're gonna have to figure out when she's gonna do
My
that.
cat flips the water bowl.
Almost 8 o'clock where she is.
Cat fills the water bowl with saliva.
Sometimes I wonder, Erado.
Some cats do hate being flipped around, but other cats don't mind it. Don't even like it. Doesn't act at all traumatized. Yeah. Honestly, like, if the first time that I flipped her, like, if I ever flipped her and she just sort of like walked away from me, I wouldn't have done it again. But she always turned around and walked back to me. And I only ever did it like a couple times at a time.
Right.
Like I did like 2 or 3 times at a session.
That was Chantel telling him to STF. Yeah, like stop talking.
Zoom tight.
That's probably what she's saying. Yeah, he is tripling down on his cat flipping.
Pretty sure she just.
Hey, Joey J.
I think Casey might have just sneezed. Karate Joe's annoying. He was. Like, even before the obvious about him, like, even before the even before we all found out what kind of person Karate Joe was, he was annoying. Like, he is a very annoying, like, he was a very annoying person. He really wanted to control Chantel. Remember you didn't get him? Yeah, because he was really possessive of her, really controlling of her. Never played any of the Left 4 Dead. Him and his timer, yeah.
Exactly, core.
Also a terrible crime.
What was his thinking that made him let's flip the cat to begin with?
Tried to get rid of him before he was gone. Yeah. Went to sleep and went down the lights. Yeah, it's just. And like, I mean, like, the shit that was in, like, that everyone saw in the chat, the shit everyone saw in the chat, he messaged her off camera as well. Like, he messaged her off lives, offline, and he was the same thing there.
I guess he's talking about Karate Joe right now. Yeah, talking about Karate Joe.
Is he eating okay? Oh yeah, she's eating okay, Steph. Don't like it. Creepy stories. I have a history of abuse. No, thank you. Fair enough, MG. Just sort of why what do they talk about? I don't know. I mean, they just like shot the shit. It was just chatting. But I mean, he would still like be trying to tell her what she should and shouldn't be doing. Polycole? I've never listened to Polycole in my life. So yeah, he was. I did not like that guy. What are we talking about? Karate Joe.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't talk to him. No, of course she doesn't talk to him.
Karate Joe's probably in the chat still.
Like, here's the thing. Like, should have blocked him immediately. I mean, like, he was a big supporter for her. Oh, thank you, GamerGirl420, for donating. Like, he was a big supporter of her. He was trying to be nice to her. How did she even start talking to someone romantic in the
True J. Herod.
Tinder, I think.
He's probably so, like, give out TMI. Yeah.
So Chantel just, I think he'd. I'm pretty sure he sent her super chats. I think he sent her super chats pretty regularly, as I recall. If your cat were to pass away before,
Did Karate Joe send super chats? I don't think so, because Karate Joe seemed to have been on a set income. Like he didn't even want to do the membership on it, or I think he couldn't afford it, something like that.
she gets home, what is your plan for the cat? I'll toss her in the freezer. I don't know. I would ask Chantel. I would text Chantel and ask her what she wants me to do. But a lot of people for no reason believe
Who's
comment.
Karate
Yeah.
Joe? A long story, but Karate Joe was the number one supporter of Chantal until he was found out he was on the sex offender registry for for numerous crimes, including SA of children. So one point, forgot when it started, but it ended in early 2021 when the farms found out who Karate Joe was. After a while, they figured out who he was, and they outed him, and it really was him. So it was found out, and he got removed from Chantal's live streams, allegedly, supposedly. Also, Bay Nation removed him as a mod.
Yeah, it's one of those things like where Chantel is bad at confrontation. Like Chantel hates confrontation. She's always been someone who tries to avoid confrontation. Didn't have money, didn't get a membership. I was unaware. So like she didn't like the idea of confronting about it. Like she was sort of uncomfortable about it, about what he was doing, but it was just she just kind of wasn't really bend over, touch my toes, and pretend to be a croissant. No. Beats me, silly. So yeah, it's like it's one of those things where like she just wasn't really sure what to do. He was somebody who'd been watching her for a while. She'd made him a mod because he was a big viewer and supported her and all that.
Why doesn't he just ignore the question and just move on to another topic? He's talking about Karate Joe as if he knows a lot, but he doesn't, though.
Super Stan stalker situation type deal, kind of, yeah. So like she didn't really know what to do. She like it was really awkward for her. Anunnaki, Karate Joe we're talking about. So yeah, it was really awkward for her. She just didn't really want to do anything. She didn't want to do anything confrontational. Almost everyone spotted him as a creep just through the chat.
Right.
People had bad feelings about him. So yeah, it was. She just felt awkward about the whole thing. And then it turned out that he was a sex pest. So that simplified things. Yeah, when it turned out that he was a pedo, yeah, that really simplified things a lot for her. That definitely makes things a lot. That definitely clears things up a big way. Nightmare? No, she doesn't. She
True,
is.
Beantown.
She's not someone who likes that. She does hate confrontation. Like she sometimes gets pissed and lashes out, but she really doesn't like confrontation. Especially with someone who's not being can I sit in a glass and do a Dita Von Teese burlesque performance? I don't think so.
Joey J says Peetz defended Karate Joe. Go back and check old videos. Hey, Camby.
Orange soda? Yes.
It has been a
It's
while.
crushed orange soda. Do you like quesadillas? No.
Exactly, Rado.
Yeah, Karate Joe was fucked up. Even before it came out that he was a fucking sex fest. Yeah, he was. I did not like him. 30 minutes. I see you getting tired. Are you putting on the timer, Elizabeth? We setting it. You putting on the timer? He was always a piece of shit. Yeah, yeah. Because like I said, he was weirdly controlling. There might be someone who doesn't like quesadillas.
Oh, I remember now, Joey J. Yes, I remember they pretty much defended him in that he served his time, like you said, and that he shouldn't be bothered. If you serve your time, then it's okay. You're fine. You should just be welcomed back into society. And both Foodie Beauty and Peetz had the same idea about it, and the same thing with DLF. DLF is saying the same thing. You serve your time, welcome back to society. But the thing is that when you like little children, that doesn't go away. It actually stays with you. And a lot of therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists say that it's incurable. You can't just change somebody that likes kids to make them stop liking kids. I remember those where he would interrupt her streams and it would get super awkward. Pete's would interrupt Foodie Beauty streams. It would get awkward and then the conversation would start about PDF files. It was really strange.
I don't like quesadillas. Creeper vibes from the start.
And P
Yeah.
wants prisons closed. Yes, he does. He wants prisons closed.
I have wonderful stamina. All right. Gonna take my dirty plate downstairs, wash it in the sink. Maybe like nachos, but not quesadillas. Because I'm really weird. CL fluid. I'm very, very strange. 5 minutes. Don't like quesadillas. Nope, I'm weird. Sophie King. I do have extremely strange tastes.
Hey there, Blinky T. What's up? How you doing, Blinky?
Dishwasher? Dishwasher doesn't need to be run. The dishwasher is clean. I do need to empty the dishwasher. Just get hot already.
Right, the infamous conversation that he had about prisons, where he's like, he is against prisons. People, and anybody that does any offensives, even the serious ones, should be not in prison but somewhere else. But then, when asked where else would they be put in, he's like, somewhere else, a place where they are away from society. When asked away from society, in a facility away from society, he's like, yeah, in a place away from society. And then somebody's like, you know what they call that, Pete's? When you put people that have done offenses against society or individuals in society, they call that a prison. So Pete wants prisoners that are in prison to be placed somewhere else, where that place would actually still be called a prison. It's ridiculousness of Pete's streams over the past year and 2 months. 14 months of streaming from Pete's.
See, I do need to empty the dishwasher. Do that. I'll do that later.
Smith says all the lights on all across the apartment. Very energy conscious, right?
Here tonight, off camera.
And isn't this the social justice warrior of everything from, leaving as little of a carbon footprint as possible to standing up to the men such as Elon Musk and Mehmet Oz and Kanye that he calls Yee? But yet his carbon footprint is so huge because he just leaves all the lights on. I wonder if he actually goes downstairs and turns them off at
Emptying the
nighttime.
dishwasher, I'll do off camera.
I wonder.
Only takes a couple minutes. Looking jacked.
You would want reactors to feature people doing good? Well, I think a lot of people are really rooting for Peetz to do good. Do they have to pay utilities? They do. It's $17.75 plus utilities.
If you're looking for more treats, you already had some. You're looking for affection, you're not worthy. She does. It's only since Chantel left. Like, it's only since Chantel left that Casey's been using that cat house. I'm really curious to see if she'll still use it when Chantel comes back.
Mm-hmm.
Churros? Never had a churro, but probably not.
Foodie Beauty gave those cats too many treats. A lot of people would agree with you.
Can I crawl into the cat house and purr?
Yeah, you saw.
I think it might be a bit small for me.
You did.
Does she sleep there all night? Not all night. I mean, she does spend a fair bit of time in there, off and on. But no, she sort of. I mean, she comes and goes. You know, that's what she said. Yeah, I mean, like any cat, she has a variety of places that she makes her rounds.
Hey, Tina. Good morning.
Maybe. Yeah, go in the window. Look out the window, Casey. Go look out the window. Look out the window.
Was that Timbits?
Why don't you?
I'm actually not even sure. I think it was.
Want to look out the window, weirdo? Cats love looking out windows. Why do you not like looking out the window, you weird cat? Every animal likes looking out the window. Why don't you? All right, good night, Lindsay. Your cat doesn't look out windows? That's so weird. Mine too. He loves sleeping on top of the toilet. In the hallway, it changes all the time. His name's Owen. All right? No. Yeah, Casey sleeps in the cat house now. She sleeps on Chantel's chair.
Very true, Dot. He knew he screwed up when he hurt the cat, but he won't apologize. Yeah, but he doubled down, saying how he was flipping Casey, aka Jewel, aka BBJ, when he first moved in with Chantel in 2005.
She sleeps on my side of the couch. At the top of the stairs up here. And in one of the cat cubes we've got downstairs.
Welcome back, Mary.
Up there so they can look at the window. Cats are looking at windows, but my landlord only knows about one of them. Oh, she was saying it. Sam does. Sam sleeps on Chantel's side of the couch. I do find it does. I do think it's kind of cute that the cats each that me and Chantel both have our side of the couch, and the cats each have their side of the couch. So like I sleep on the left side of the couch, Chantel sleeps on the right. Sam sleeps on the right side of the couch, Casey on the left.
Right.
I think getting a wiener dog rescue. Rescues are always good.
True, Lindsay. I say Peetz, Foodie Beauty, DLF, last people that should own cats.
Rescue pets are a good choice. On the other hand, Casey was a rescue, and she's friggin' defective.
How is she defective?
Hey, come on. There you go.
Well, she's defective, Peetz.
There you go, ugly. I'm being totally dismissed. Am I being totally dismissed tonight because I've known this boy for 2 years? Oh. You already been talking about this, Lily? Just fine the way that he is. Everybody needs to shut the fuck up.
Did anyone read
Sorry, Peetz, Lily, did I miss something?
tab?
What leading her on?
What happened in the community tab? Did something just get posted? Let me check. Did she delete something? Peetz is a defective rescue.
He says she does. There's the tail boner. There's the tail boner. Sam and Casey ever born? No. They're both fixed. Hit it and quit it.
True, Bradley.
No mercy.
Oh.
She actually has learned in her old age how to move her head.
Yeah. The last thing I saw on the Her Community tab was about the cook stream. That's it. Nothing else.
Back in the day, I could grab her head and just, for as long as I felt like, and she would just be like,
great, Peetz. Let's quadruple down and talk about grabbing BBJ's head for a very long time, because that's going to go over well, right? And imitate her.
But now that she's an old lady, she's learned, oh, hey, I can just move my head slightly.
Peetz is a winner here.
So it took her a long time to
right,
figure it out,
Doriel? This is sick.
Yeah, she did eventually. Yeah, that she has learned that her head can be moved. Did I make the art? Oh, of course not, Elvira. I have no artistic ability. No, these are. This is all art that I bought at Comic-Cons. Either Cape in Cornwall or Ottawa Comic-Con. Yeah. I mean, my brother's unemployed.
Right, Marie? Still grabbing her head?
I think he's still unemployed. I don't think he's gone to the gotten work yet.
Wow, okay. So I guess his brother, yeah, him and his brother don't really talk that much if he doesn't know and he isn't up to date.
Where's the closest Dollarama? Like 15, 20 minutes away, right by the nearest Dollarama is right beside the grocery store.
Exactly. Everything is like 15, 20 minutes.
My Aunt Legos, not really. Why doesn't my brother work? combination of depression and the fact that he's gotten laid off from multiple places already. Like some jobs he's lost with cause.
Erado says, I fell asleep in the cooking stream last night. How did her dry lemon dish turn out? I was in the office all day today. She actually didn't show the finished product. It was still in the cooker that is pretty brand new. And she didn't show finished product nor did a taste test. She just ended the stream when she says it was done. Monty, have you heard anything about Saji's interview on Channel 5 and No Jumper? I haven't heard anything. Like, Saji has been pretty low key lately. Like, she does do live streams here and there as well as videos, but it isn't anything like the olden days.
Yeah, there have been some places where he's worked that he just didn't put in the effort. He missed a lot of days. He skipped a lot of work. He
Yeah, she did taste it when it was being made, but she didn't do a final taste test, is what I meant.
half-ass at most whenever he was there. So there were some jobs where, he lost the job. He got fired because he earned it. But he's had other jobs where he got fired for stupid shit. Substance abuse? No. My favorite song to Shakira twerk to. I don't twerk. So yeah, like there have been jobs where he's lost it just because of stupid shit.
Such as?
But yeah, he also has depression. It runs in my family. Depression absolutely runs in my family.
Yeah,
hey,
Lindsay.
Casey.
That's the thing. I mean, yeah, you're watching Lasaji's streams and she doesn't keep them up exactly. She doesn't.
My brother look like me? Not much. Not a whole lot. Have I ever been fired? Never fired. Laid off twice because the place that I work, because I was working at a place that shut down. Like when I was working at my first job, hey Glasgow Gangster, my first job, place called Star Tech, it closed down. So I lost my job because it closed down. It was mass layoff. And then another place I worked at, Atelka, same thing, closed down, mass layoff. So I've never been fired. It's just mass layoff.
Right,
Red
Peetz.
hair, weave, and ask, oh, nah, what's my name? No.
Yeah, she was on No Jumper. Went out to LA, if you didn't know. She was in LA, I think in October. Sagittarius Shorty was. When you say Gemini, did she ever make the chicken? I cannot remember. As in, like, did she make the whole dish with the rice and the chicken? No, she just made the rice. She just made flavored rice. It wasn't the full majboos, I believe, is the chicken with the rice. I think she just did had the kadsa, I believe.
Yeah, wrongly terminated, was ill and rehired.
Oh, she just did the rice and not the majboos, because the kabsa is the chicken or the meat served on the bed of the rice, She just did like the rice portion. And her hour was up. Yeah, hour is up, 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I feel like the last place my brother got fired from, part of it was because of missed work, but he had missed work because of injuries. What's the t-shirt today? Dazzler. Star Tech, a man shot me with the laser there. Yeah, I think I might be misremembering some of it, but the last place my brother worked at was a warehouse, and like he got injured, like back thrown out, so he missed a fair bit of work because of that. And I think there were like one or two other instances where like he got COVID or something like that. So he had to miss some work, and like he just ended up missing too much work, but they were all valid absences, you know? Have I ever been robbed? I feel like I think when I was a kid, the house I lived in might have gotten broken into once.
Okay.
I think.
You're welcome, Gemini.
Twerk for $20. I don't want to twerk, gamer girl. I don't want to twerk. Cats are the front. No, of course not, Peace Lily. No, we would never declaw a cat.
Yeah, I do wish my washer and dryer was outside my room. Being make things a lot easier.
Canada got a high unemployment rate. I don't think it's too bad.
It isn't too bad.
But no, declawing a cat is cruel. Like declawing a cat is just, it's absolutely cruel. I would never do that. Hey, Paris. My weed story. I don't really have a weed story. Hey, Elizabeth.
Wow, Peetz has no
Mutilation.
weed
Exactly.
stories.
Samsara.
Yeah, it is the most cruel thing you can do to a cat. One of them.
But I was great when I was like 8 years old. I was younger than that. Simpsons debuted in 88. Want to say 88 that The Simpsons debuted? I was like 3.
Good point, most toes. But flipping a cat is not cruel. You know what? I really think he was flipping the cat to see whether or not cats really do land on their feet every time you flip them upside down. I think that's really what he was doing.
Is it cruel? Because you're searching. I mean, imagine having your nail pulled out. Okay, so 1989. So yeah, I was 4 when the comic book guy was created. Boys are fine once you train them right. Christ. 34 seasons, 750 episodes. Christ.
Hi there, Chantel K. Welcome. Nice mask. Very spirited away, inspired.
738 episodes so far.
Hey, Polygon Wrong. What's up?
Animal neutering? Yes, neutering is fine.
Yeah, maybe oranges, poranges.
Mark Russell? Yes, I haven't read a lot of Mark Russell stuff. Mark Russell is someone who's sort of like a little bit beneath my radar. Like I'm aware of him. I think I've like seen a couple of things that he's done, but not a whole lot.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that, Mary.
Fantastic Four Life Story. Yeah, that one I never read, but I read about it and wasn't. Oh shit, he did that DC Flintstones comic. So yeah, Mark Russell, I know of him, but I can't say I'm terribly familiar with him. Same like because Bart when Simpson started, now I'm older than Homer Simpson. Backward roll? No. Strong editorialist, but he did a good Dread. Yeah, like I said, I mean, it's just sort of a little bit outside my wheelhouse. How many hours have been live? Close to 3 hours, and I'm actually getting pretty tired. Hey, Jordan.
Orange's Prince says a cat can get what is akin to shaken baby syndrome when they get flipped like that. Right. Exactly.
Can people send me gifts? They can, but I don't give out my address. You got the Eisner for that? Yeah. Oh, bye, Cougarelli. Yeah, I'm actually about ready to. Haven't seen The Simpsons in years. Same here. Season like 12 or 13. Season 12 or 13 would have been when I started watching. PO box. Yeah, I should get a PO box. I know people keep telling me to get a PO box.
PO box
Queen of
can be expensive
Hearts.
though.
You're just hoping you can get financially stable and stay in your apartment with the cats. Thank you very much, Queen of Hearts.
How much did Queen of Hearts give him? Oh, okay. £4 49 pence. I mean that's pretty good.
Like the Treehouse of Horror episodes. Yeah, some of those are pretty good. And how do you send gifts? You kind of can't. Want to send you calm stuffs? Don't worry about it, Cam. Yeah, the main thing, obviously, I never read the DC Flintstones comic. Main thing I know about it, though, was there was an issue that sort of made an evolutionary argument for gay people. What did I do with the room mangoes?
Really?
I mean, threw them out. I wasn't gonna eat. Like, I'm not a fan of mangoes, so I wasn't gonna eat the mangoes. So yeah.
What he threw out the mangoes? You threw out Foodie Beauty's mangoes?
To make sure no more produce. Yeah, there's nothing left. Like, you know. After she left, I did a quick check of her room and threw out anything that could have gone bad. But that she left mangoes in her room. I mean, they were only there for a couple days. They were only there for an extra couple days, so it wasn't a big deal, Jordan. Do I like smoothies? Yeah, I like smoothies.
The pounds were heavy.
I didn't see any mayo up there. Morning, that's what's going to her. What do I care? She's not there. What does it matter? Desk mayo? Didn't see any mayo. Thoughts on boba tea? Not something that interests me.
Was it an interesting video Polygon wrong?
With the mangoes fresh? Well, no, they've been there. They've been there longer. They were starting to go bad. By the time I found them in there, but they were starting to go bad.
Mauso says after she and he claimed she cleaned her room before she flew it. Exactly. Oh, that's nice, Dot. You have a dog and cat rescue. That's awesome. Yeah, also, yes, the touching cloth. We got to bring that back. Bring back the pounds are heavy and touching cloth.
Sell my comics and ponies. How many mangoes? I don't remember. It was over a month ago. Riley. The KFC truck. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, short. Well, very
yes, I remember. Under over 5. I don't remember Riley. Didn't she keep taking her closet? Yep. Yeah, I mean, she cleaned out. She did a pretty deep clean of her room before she went over.
No, she didn't. We saw her room. Why is he lying? And he says he doesn't lie. Look at this. He's lying right now. No, she didn't do a deep clean. She didn't even do a light clean, a regular clean. She didn't do anything. Her room is filthy. It's bullshit. I remember this as well. What are those? Touching cloth and the pounds are heavy. We need to bring those back. Yeah, it's bullshit.
She did do a very deep clean of her room.
No, she did not.
Apparently, the word she did. She did apparently miss a couple things. She did miss a couple things, but she did a very deep clean. Cat food still on the floor. No, she vacuumed. She vacuumed her room.
Mary.
Keeps fruit in their bedroom.
Exactly, Mouse. He totally forgot about the filthiness of her room.
What did I have for dinner? Spaghetti, Jordan. I just made myself some spaghetti real quick. Hey, see you. Jimmy had the strokes. Strokes are good. I like the strokes. Last night, she said. Meals did she leave for me? She didn't end up leaving any meals, Riley. She didn't end up having time to like pre-cook anything. So there were no like meals left. Which meant that I, had to get pretty quick onto cooking the food myself. When will I do another cooking live? I mean, technically tonight. I did one tonight. It'll probably be a few more days before I cook on live again. When I moved to the USA, if it had free healthcare, I don't know. Unless she was leaving me lots of food. That was the plan, Riley. She had planned on leaving me some food. Like she had planned on leaving me some. She didn't end up having time.
Yeah, she was supposed to pre-cook food for him and freeze it, as well as get dinners. She was supposed to make a game plan. Did she do any of that? Nope. Did she even clean? Nope. Nothing. She did nothing whatsoever.
Oh no. Not a big deal.
Her room was clean because she put blankets over the piss-stained mattress.
Thanks, Need.
Mm-hmm. She was supposed to pre-cook stuff.
Get a remote job.
And she had all the time in the world to do it.
She didn't change her mind. She just procrastinated and left and had no time. She didn't lie. Cam, I wish you'd stop defending her. Thank you for the super chat at least, Cam. But
yeah, exactly, Janine.
It's not a big deal that she didn't prepare me meals.
Well, she could have easily, because at that point in time she wasn't live streaming regularly. In fact, it would be like days in between a live stream or a video, so she could have easily done it. It doesn't take that long.
Still Uber Eats. Yeah, I still use it for groceries, and I've used it a couple of times for ordering food. Information was real. I feel like she got scammed. Oxy Media, thank you for the super sticker. I don't know, like it's weird. I don't know what the scam would have been.
For sure.
Like, I don't know what the scam would have been, because they didn't take any money. They didn't get any money from her. My favorite thing from McDonald's. Either the double quarter pounder, no cheese, or the nuggies. Nothing about the metro and stuff.
Erado says, I'm waiting for the day when he doesn't defend her. It's coming.
It did feel too good to be true.
Yeah, I think if he gets really screwed over by her with this moving situation, he might get angry. The friendship relationship would be done, and he might come clean about a lot of things.
But again, she didn't give It's weird. Like there was no like they didn't make any money off. Like she didn't give them any money in the end. Like they like I forget if I think she did pay them like a down payment, but they returned it.
Well, they're talking about the house rental, the mansion.
Yeah, she got the money back.
Okay, sure. She got the money back.
She did. She got that money. Like she got the down payment. She got it back. So like I don't know what sort of scam they could have been pulling when they didn't keep her money. So yeah, it's a weird situation.
Sure, Peetz.
Cats are supposed to be taken care of. Yeah.
Exactly, Nicole E. But that whole mansion thing, I still think it was just one of her ways to get attention focused on her with a new moving adventure. And then she found or met Salah, or Salah found her, if I'm getting more appropriate. And then she just didn't go forward with the whole moving thing, is what I think happened. Or maybe it was real. She got it back only because they found out who she was and didn't want to get doxxed out. That's possible. But then why do people would want to have her sign papers first and do all of this, and then days before she's supposed to move in, look her up? Don't make no sense. But then again, sometimes people actually do that.
I mean, the money has been spent since then on the rent for this place. I don't remember if she showed me her bank account, but yeah. Anyway, I'm getting tired. So I think I'm going to end the live.
Mm-hmm. Right, mouse toes.
Plan for January. Find out by the end of I'll as soon as I have any plans, I'll let people know.
Mouse toes says Foodie Beauty told us she can walk 2 hours yet struggled to stand in the trap kitchen and cook rice. Exactly. It wasn't that long. She was standing in one place. It was difficult for her, you could tell. And she kept on starting to hold on to things at the end of that live stream.
Anyway. Thanks for watching, regardless. Thank you so much, in particular to MG and Lizzie.
For sure, Polly.
MG and Lizzie in particular, thank you so much for the super chats. And who was it who gave the that big bunch of gift memberships at the start? Shit. Who was it who did like the 60 gift memberships? Zomphy, yes. Zomphy. Thank you so much, Zomphy, for all the gift memberships as well. And thank you to the other people who gave super chats and gift memberships. But MG, Zomphy, and Lizzie in particular, thank you so much to you three tonight.
And that's it for Peetz. Lindsay says Moving wants to deflect from the married man she was sleeping with and Salah was watching. Yeah.
I'll be back tomorrow. I will definitely post a new Mass Effect video tomorrow. And I'll also come on live. Trivia tomorrow. I'll do trivia night tomorrow. I'll do a trivia night tomorrow.
Well, Peetz is really coming on every night.
Fun Fact Friday. That's what I'll do. That's what tomorrow will be. Tomorrow will be a Fun Fact Friday. Because trivia is fun facts, right?
Sure.
Bye, Steph. And yeah. Good night, everybody.
And that is it. And that is it from Peetz. Part 2 wrapped up. Everybody, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Monty After Dark once I get my lunch done, eaten, and out of the way. So thank you so much. Smash that like button if you haven't smashed the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I will schedule the live stream. There's a lot of things to talk about in terms of what's happening with Foodie Beauty and Peetz and Sella and whatnot. So check that out. And you can maybe join the live stream over on Monty After Dark. So I'll schedule it for, I guess, maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock. So if you want to, that's 1:30, 2 o'clock EST. So if you want to join me there, join me then and there. If not, it's all good. I'll see you around if I don't see ya. Take care of yourselves. TGIF. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend and be safe.